Assalamu alaikum dear student and viewers. Today we discuss data analysis process module 4 and data analysis process module 4 have consist of many steps, and today we going to be discuss step 1 basic objective in data analysis. The research process for the basic and applied research have 11 steps. The scientific research design have a 6 step. When we are going to be discuss the scientific research design, research design basically has a framework like that you have seen at a screen. Basically, scientific research design have a divide in parts: detail of study, measurement, and data analysis. And our previous module we have already discussed the detail of study part and measurement, and now we are going to be discuss data analysis process and data analysis objective like that: feel for data, goodness of data, and hypothesis testing. And data analysis process is basically like a framework like that scientific research design framework, like data collection of framework and process. And here you have seen that diagram of data analysis process. And and in our upcoming lectures and videos we have discussed step by step each and steps of data analysis process. Basically, data analysis have a three main objectives: feel for data, goodness of data, hypothesis developed for the research. How can you develop the hypothesis for the research? There are have a three main objective of a data analysis and basic objective of the data analysis. And feel for data, the feel for data basically provide the basic idea to the researcher, how good the scales are used and how well coding and entering the data in your system, in your software, in your statistical packages based software, and so on. Suppose an item tapped on 5 Likert scale, 8 Likert scale. It's provide a guideline and provide the preliminary ideas about that. And this will be also be highlighted by the maximum values on the descriptive statistics, and error can be rectified in part of feel for data. That's why the first objective of data analysis is very important for entering your data and collecting for the purpose of taking the primarily scales and coding and coding and entering the data in your statistical packages and statistical tools like that. That is the important objective for data analysis. The second most important objective of the data analysis is goodness of data. Goodness of data basically refer to the data when a researcher can be accomplished by submitting the data for factor analysis, obtaining the crouch batch alpha, and split half reliability of the measures, and so on, blah blah. But the basic purpose of goodness of data is accomplished submitting the data, provide the platform to the researcher for factor analysis and obtaining the crouch batch alpha, and checking the reliability of the data. So many steps you have involved in goodness of data, and inshallah we will be discuss the goodness of data in detailed in upcoming videos and lectures. The third most important objective of data analysis is hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is achieved by a researcher and through choosing the appropriate means of software program to test each of the hypotheses using the relevant statistical tools. The result of these tests will determine whether or not hypotheses are sustained or not be sustained. But basically hypothesis testing data analysis in data analysis provide a software programs, and after using the relevant program for the testicle test, the researcher have received some result, and they have able to will determine whether their statement of relationship is sustainable or not be sustainable, reject is in the rejections or not be rejection, or null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis, yeah, accepted hypothesis. But you know that the hypothesis mean the statement of a relationship between the variable. Basically this this part of data analysis is provide a complete result, depicts the result about their sustainability of the statement of hypothesis. Yeah, you can say that hypothesis testing. Basically, hypothesis mean is the statement of a relationship between the variable. The purpose of hypothesis testing is the researcher to know about the result about the hypothesis sustainability and non-sustainability. That's all about our three objective. I repeat again then after each one: feel for data, goodness of data, and hypothesis testing. Basically, why we select these objectives as a first steps of data analysis. If you did not know well about the field for data, data analysis, and hypothesis, you are not able to understand a complete sense and a sense of a data analysis. Data analysis process important for the researchers for building the understanding, and after to focus on the objective of the data analysis. We will now discuss the data analysis with respect to the each of these three objectives in details in our next videos and lecture. And our next steps is the most important, why we going to be discussed each objective and each step of data analysis in very detailed video in the lecture. So I request our students and viewers, you must watch our next steps based video. It's all about today lecture. I hope you will be fine at your place. If you want to build your understanding about the data analysis process, you must watch our previous module, and you ready to watch and listen our upcoming videos and lecture for next upcoming steps of the data analysis. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.